Hello everyone, I'm Vishesh Vaibhav and right now we're starting with module 7. So I've completed all the 6 modules. If you have followed along our videos, you would understand what we were actually doing. And now we are starting with module 7. So module 7 and 7, 8 has 4 labs in total, like 3 in 7 and 8 in module 8 there's only 1 lab. So we'll be starting with module 7 first. So there's in the description box there is a code file which we'll have to open. So just click that, open it in a new tab and you would see something like this. So we're going to use this code file for all the 3 labs in this. So we'll come back to course overview. So if you have not already enrolled, you will see an option to click enroll in this on-demand course. Just use that and then you will be right here. Now click the first lab, which is not done for us. All the other three labs that must be completed for you, and the last 2 labs will be doing after this. So we'll click start lab and then we'll click open Google Cloud Console, use another account, copy the username, paste it, and then click the password and paste it again. Now when this is happening, click I understand, and then we'll just wait for this to happen. Okay, click I agree and continue. Alright, so when this is done, we'll activate the Cloud Shell. We'll just wait for it to run. Alright, then ask us to continue and just wait for it to happen. Take some time. Till then, while it is loading, what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll click copy raw file, or just you can copy it from start to end. Come back to the dashboard, and once you have got this interface, click enter and click authorize and just wait for it to run. It will take some time to run, but believe me, when it runs, you'll be just taking like 10 seconds or 20 seconds or so. Just give it the time and just wait for it to run. Alright, so when that is done, you can just close this, just come back here, write VPC networks. Alright, you can write this one, and once you do this, come to firewall. Alright, so after coming here, just do that, and let me just bring myself here. Alright, click create firewall rule. Now how would we create this? Come back to the lab, come back to this one. Alright, so we'll come back to this one and we will copy the name from here. This is the name, make sure you copy that really well. Copied the name, pasted it, then the direction would be ingress. Make sure the direction is ingress, and make sure the targets are all instances in the network. Then this would be IPv4 ranges, and then we'll come back here, we'll copy this and then we'll paste it here. Alright, then for this we'll check TCP, and then we'll copy this, make sure it's copied, and then paste it. Alright, and then there is nothing else to do, click create. Alright, so this will create it. We'll just wait for it to create. Alright, so after creating that, you can see that successfully created. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the lab and copy identity aware proxy till here, copy this, come back and paste it right here. So this is what we should be going to, identity aware proxy. Now when we are here, just let me just bring myself here. Alright, and we'll just wait for it to load. Alright, then we'll click SSH and TCP resources. So make sure you go to this tab, SSH and TCP resources, and then what you'll do is you'll check Linux IAP, check Windows IAP. Let me bring myself here, and then something would appear right here. Now when this comes up, so when this comes up, we'll click add principal, and then for new principles we'll write service, and then click this one, quick lab user service account. Just click this, click select a role, just go back to the lab, check the role that we are looking for. This is the one we are looking for, Control C, then type to filter in this one, just like this, click this one. After this, click save. It says policy updated. Now again, click add principal again, and this time just copy your student ID, which is the username. Okay, just paste it right here, and then okay, make sure this is selected. Alright, and for the role, again we'll come back here, and then we'll just copy this. Make sure you copy it correctly, and then you can just go back and choose this as well, or you can type it right here and then choose this. Alright, and then you'll click save. Alright, so when this is done, you'll just wait just 2 minutes, and then after that just go back to your tab where your lab is, and then just click check my progress for everything. Check my progress, check my progress, and check my progress. All should have been done. We'll just check that to see if everything has been completed. Done, done, and done. Is there anything else? There were only 3 tasks. Alright, so now we have completed that 25, 25, 25, and we'll also check that this is done. Check my progress. Alright, let's just check if this is done as well. Alright, you don't need to complete all of this, just make sure you check my progress for this one. Alright, when this is done as well, you will see 100 out of 100. So after this is done, click end lab, click submit, and click rate it, and then you'll be done with this lab. Alright, now when this is done, we'll be going back to the course overview, and then we'll be scrolling down and we'll be clicking create an internal load balancer. Right, so for this we'll again go back to the code file, and then we'll click create an internal load balancer, and this is the one that we'll be working with. Alright, so the first thing that we'll do is that we'll close this thing. This is no longer needed. We'll click start lab. Alright, and then after clicking start lab, we'll click open Google Cloud Console, click use another account, copy the username, paste it, copy the password, and then paste it. Alright, so we'll just wait for it to load. Alright, I'll click I agree and continue, and then let me just bring myself here. Alright, so I'll click activate Cloud Shell, and while it is activating, let's just click continue. Alright, so while it is provisioning us something, we'll just copy export region, copy this, and we'll just come back to task 2 and just wait here. Alright, and then after here, what we'll do is we'll copy this export region, paste it right here, copy our region, paste it right here, and then we'll just make sure it's run again. Alright, and then we'll copy our zone, make sure this is how we copy it, Control C, make sure you paste it, then we'll be copying this one, Control C and Control P. We'll be coming back and we'll just copy this, we'll paste it, and then we'll come back, we'll copy the same zone again, but we'll make a change. Okay, so just paste this and just listen to me now. So the previous zone that we posted had D as its ending. Now we can enter any number in the second zone, zone 2. We can enter any alphabet between B, C and D and use this to create another zone. But in my case, D is already used, so I'll be using C. In your case, if it is B, then use C or D. If it's C, then use B or D. So just make sure it's not repeated. So if it was D for me, I choose any letter between B, C and D and just write it here, and I'll click enter. Click enter. Alright, so now when this is done, I'll come back and I'll just copy it from the top to the bottom. Right, and then click Command C and just paste Command V and just wait for it to run. Click authorize. Now it will take around good 2 to 3 minutes, so we'll just wait for this to run, and when this runs, we'll come back. Okay, so it has executed for me, so I'll just come back and then come to task 1, click check my progress, completed. Task 2, so check my progress for task 2 as well, completed. For task 3, check my progress, and that should be done. Okay, so task 4, there's nothing. Alright, so this is that we had to do. So once this is done, you can refresh it, make sure it's 100 out of 100, and just click end the lab, click submit, and this lab is also complete. So just wait for it to complete. Okay, now we'll just go back, not just go back, we'll just go to learn more. So now we'll come back here, and only this lab is left. We'll come back to course overview and check which lab is left, this one. So we'll just wait, we'll just start this in a while. So okay, before starting this, just make sure you are on the same page, the same link that I have sent you, and you're on this build and secure networks in Google Cloud. So just click that and make sure you starting with this lab. So just click this, click start lab, click open Google Cloud Console, use another account, and then click the username, paste it, select the password and paste it. Alright, now when this is done, click I understand, and then just wait for it, click I agree and continue, and then just come back here, type VM instances. Alright, this one, let me just bring myself here. Alright, click on these 3 lines, click start and resume. Okay, as you have seen, this has happened with me quite a few times, and it's totally fine if it happens with you as well. So just click reload, click start and resume. Okay, I need to click cancel. Let's reload this. Okay, click start and resume. Okay, this is happening quite a few times for me now. I guess something is wrong with my Chrome, but I'll not yes, click start. Alright, so after click start, it would take some time, and then it would be a green tick for me, so we'll just wait for that to happen. Alright, so after it is started, what I'll do is I'll just select the zone from this, make sure I select it correctly. After I've copied the zone, I will activate the cloud shell. Alright, so after activating it, I'll just wait. So for first, I'll just click this, export SSH IAP network tag, click Ctrl C, and just wait for this to happen. This will again take some time, just give it the time it needs. Click Ctrl C, it takes some time to connect. Alright, so after this is done, click paste, and then come back here, make sure what you are copying. So what we are looking for is SSH IAP network tag. So this is right here, SSH IAP network tag. Just go back to the cloud shell, click enter. Now scroll down, and SSH internal network tag. So just first copy this thing, and then paste it here, come back here, internal network tag, copy that, and then paste it right here. Right, and then I'll copy export HTTP network tag, come back here, HTTP network tag, copy this from here, paste it right here, and then for zone I'll copy again, I'll come back here, copy the zone from here, which was this for me, this might be different for you, and click enter. Now when this is done, what I'll do is I will just come back to this, I'll copy everything till line number 26, make sure it's line number 26, click copy, come back, click paste, and just wait for it to execute. Click authorize, you'll authorize it, and it will take some time, 1-2 minutes. Click Y first, Y, and then it will take some time, just wait for it to run. Alright, so it is executed for me. So what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll click SSH, and after clicking SSH I'll just wait. Now when this window has opened for me, let me just bring it to a full window so it's easy for us. We'll come back to the code file, just copy this last line, the 32nd line, copy this, come back, and just paste it here. Make sure you SSH on Bastion and not Juice Shop. Make sure you SSH right here. And it will say, do you want to continue? I'll say yes. Y, you'll click Y, click enter, enter. So click enter 2 times and then Y again, and then we'll just wait. So again, it will take some time. Okay, so when you get a response like this, you can just go back to the lab and you can check your progress for everything. Check my progress, check my progress, check my progress, check my progress, check my progress. Let us see if it's all done. Alright, everything is complete. Let us check if anything is left. I don't think so. You can refresh it to see this 100 out of 100. Now you can click end lab, click submit, and rate this lab of how you like it, and then just go back and you would see 7th is also complete. Wow, you have completed 7th as well. So the only thing is left is the 8th lab, and we'll be completing this in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a great day.